Today I want to talk about the intersection between tarot and neuroscience. I strongly believe that tarot is an excellent self-coaching tool because it reveals and illuminates the confirmation biases and stories that you build for yourself in your brain. They're kind of like Rorschach ink blot tests. We have these visual cards with predefined, culturally agreed upon meanings, and we use them to create a narrative. And each person is going to read the cards differently based on their perceptions of the world, based on their unique confirmation biases and the way that they build and interpret stories in their head. The confirmation bias that is in your head is something that you can easily manipulate. Through intention and practice, you can pretty much make your confirmation bias believe anything you want. Religion and faith, spirituality, and manifestation is all based in your ability to shape and influence your brain's confirmation bias as well as your reticular activation system. Your RAS is the part of your brain that notices the patterns that you program it to notice. If you start thinking about red pickup trucks, you start seeing a lot of red pickup trucks out there in the world. There was a psychological study discussed in the book called The Happiness Advantage by Sean Acker, I think is the name, where researchers studied a group of people that were split into two camps. One camp were people who believed themselves to be lucky individuals. The other camp were people who consider themselves to be unlucky individuals. All of the participants were given a simple task. They were to read a newspaper and count the amount of images that were featured in the newspaper. The results were surprising. Those people who considered themselves to be lucky finished the task in something like 60 seconds. The participants who considered themselves to be unlucky took 2 minutes to finish the task. What accounted for the time difference was that on the second page of the newspaper, there was a text box that said there are 39 images in this newspaper. The participants who considered themselves to be lucky individuals perceived that text box and read that text box and finished the task. Individuals who consider themselves to be unlucky literally did not perceive that text box, so they didn't read it, so they counted all of the images one by one. What your brain believes literally affects its ability to perceive. If you think you are a blessed individual, you are going to see more evidence of blessings in your life. If you believe yourself to be a lucky individual, you are going to see more evidence of lucky circumstances in your life. If you believe in miracles, you're going to see more evidence of miracles in your life. And that power can be used for evil as well. Do you believe in bad luck? You will see more instances of bad luck in your life. Do you believe in heightened crime rates? You will see more evidence of crime in your communities if you believe that. So things like tarot reading and spirituality and manifestation and religion and faith is based on your ability to shape and influence your brain's confirmation bias and reticular activation system. Because in turn, that influences the way that you literally perceive the world, the way that your brain perceives the world. If you believe everyone out there is bad and out to get you, you are going to see more evidence of people who are bad and out to get you. If you believe that everyone is kind-hearted and doing their best, you're going to see more evidence of that. And tarot is an excellent way to see how your brain perceives the world, because the stories and the narratives that you build around tarot reads are going to make those narratives a lot more obvious to you. Is your tarot reading doom and gloom, or is it something bright on the horizon? That will show you what you've been training your brain to look for. Your tarot interpretations will tell you what programming you've put into your reticular activation system. With great power comes great responsibility. Use it wisely, folks.